What's up YouTube? My name's Chad. This is the Wisco Boater channel and the time has arrived. Today is the day that Nep'Toon, the tugboat, Micro Tug 9, is going to a new owner today. Really cool guy from Tennessee. His name is Jim Lamb. They started their drive up from Tennessee in the Knoxville area yesterday, and they will be here today just after lunch. It is right at noon. So it's the day, sales day. So we're gonna go over everything on the tugboat. The name is gonna go away. Jim has made that request and made sure I was absolutely fine with it, which I am. As a new owner of a boat, you always have the right to rename a boat, which I've done a couple times myself, so not a big deal. So Nep'Toon will no longer be Nep'Toon after another week or so, but it's going to a great home. So let's meet Jim, and we're gonna go over some stuff on the tugboat as we change ownership, fill out the paperwork, and I will wave bye-bye to this. Bye, Jim.
Chad. So I gotta ask you, you spent a lot of time flying. Where did you fly? What?
Oh, I used to fly corporate, so I flew for FBO, fixed base operator, and then, thank you very much.
Count
and
it.
then
Count it.
I will. I flew charter. I flew for a private family for a little while. Good
Really?
fun to meet you. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And where did all this take place?
Bloomington, Illinois, is where I was
Really?
based out of. Yeah.
And then
Was the Beechcraft a turboprop like a King Air or something?
Oh, I think it was a King Air.
Yeah, I used to fly one. 200. Yep.
So there it is.
Here we go. We are on camera. I got my phone over there rolling.
Okay.
So everybody, this is Jim Lamb,
Here it is. At last.
new owner of the tugboat.
At last. I think that's what I'm gonna name it. At last.
At last. Well, that's awesome. So at last, it'll be.
I think that's it. At last.
That's appropriate, I think. So Jim renaming the tugboat Nep'Toon to potentially At Last. There is a story behind that, and I don't think we really talked about it while he was here, but we talked about it on the phone before he came up here. And Jim, I apologize if I get some of the details wrong here, but I think I have the gist of it. The story on renaming the tugboat At Last comes from about 25 years ago. Jim had the opportunity to buy a mini tugboat from Berkeley Eastman's daughter, I believe. I'm not sure Berkeley was there at the time. I think that Jim said that he had the opportunity to buy a tugboat from Jim's daughter. Hi, Jordy. Okay, all right. So anyway, this was 25 years ago, and Jim talked it over with his wife, and they had both decided that, well, I actually do believe that Jim's wife said, you should probably go ahead and buy this. You've wanted one of these. You wanted something like this for quite a while. And I think it was one of the 10-foot boats. It might have been one of the 14-foots, the Can Do Easy or the Perfect 10. He had a few of them, or she had a few of them for sale at the time. Jim's wife said, yeah, you should probably do this. And I think that Jim said, nah, we'll pass on this. I'll buy one later, or I'll build one, something like that. And then, of course, time goes by. Things just kind of got in the way. Life gets in the way, obviously, and time slips away. And here we are 25 years later. In the meantime, though, Jim, back in 2011, did buy a set of Can Do Easy plans, which now I have. More on that later in a separate video. But Jim bought those plans in 2011 and wasn't able to get into building one. So the plans just kind of sat there unused. And then in 2018, I started building one, put it on YouTube. Jim started following me, basically watched every step of the way. And then when the video came out that Nep'Toon was for sale, he called me immediately, and it started out great, and we kind of backed away from the deal a little bit, and then as time went on, we got back together on a deal for him to buy the boat. So that's where the name At Last comes from, or if he names it At Last. I know that was the plan as of when he left. So we'll see. I think it's a great name. I think it's an appropriate name considering the story behind getting a micro tugboat. And I wish him well in ownership of the Micro Tug 9, and I hope that he has a great time with his grandkids out on the boat in the Tennessee area. So now back to the video of getting Nep'Toon moved out of my garage.
Run the motor for me.
Okay, make sure he's out of the way. That strap's out of the way.
Is that full bore?
There comes.
Oh, it's gone. What's the thrust on that little thing?
70 pounds.
Do I want to go any faster? I don't want to go any faster, do I?
Well, if you run it more than, well, there's a percentage on the throttle here. Mm-hmm. If you run it more than 70%, you're not going to get any faster than you're already going.
Okay.
So I run at 50 to 70%.
Okay.
And that'll run 3 to 4 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour with a tailwind. So
speed is not what it's about, I don't think.
Exactly.
I think it's about just having fun.
Yep.
You know?
All right, well, Jim just left. I spent a couple hours with him this afternoon, had a great time, awesome conversation, getting to know him a little bit better. He's going to do some things to this tugboat that I can't wait to see. Not only is he going to rename it, he's probably going to repaint it. And, well, he's in Tennessee, and they got different colors down there that people really like the orange and gray for the Tennessee Volunteers. So might see a repaint of this, and he will send me pictures, and if he does, I'll be sure and try and share those with you as best I can. So great visit with Jim. The tugboat's going to stay in the garage tonight as they are staying in a hotel in town. He and his wife are going to come by and pick it up in the morning, and we'll video that as well. All right, well, it is Saturday morning, right around 8 o'clock, and Jim and Judy should be over here shortly to pick up the tugboat. In the meantime, I do have a little red folder over here that will be interesting to bring up in a future video. So I'm not going to give it away quite yet, but there is something in there that might turn into something else. So how's that for a little teaser? I'll explain that in another video here coming up shortly. But in the meantime, while I wait for a few minutes here, I'm gonna go ahead and move my car out of the way, and they should be able to just back the truck in. We'll hook it up, and they can get going back to Tennessee, because that's a bit of a drive. So time to say goodbye to the tugboat. All right, they're on their way. Time to move this into the middle.
forgot they came in shank sizes too.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to come back out and check the one I had. Oh was pretty sure it was a 1 inch.
Yeah. All right.
Big crescent wrench.
Yeah.
If not, I have one in the truck here.
I'm assuming it's got a locking lock washer or something on it.
It does. So the wind's supposed to start blowing.
Yeah, around 11, they say. But it's good you guys are going to get out of here because
It's coming back the way I came, right?
yeah, it's coming from the northwest. So you guys going south is a good thing. I got several of these.
Got it.
Now we're on.
Thank you.
All right.
And this is cranked down.
Yes, lock washer is flat.
Okay.
There's that.
Check that later tonight. Well, that's a nice little gadget there. Wheel keeper.
Yeah. Yeah, that's coming handy.
Little chopper.
Yeah. All right, Tugboat Nep'Toon, it's gone. Time to fill this garage with something else, I think. Well, thanks for watching this episode of the Wisco Boater channel. Hope you enjoyed it. The end of the journey for the Tugboat Nep'Toon for me, but a new journey for it with Jim and Judy. I know you guys are gonna enjoy it and take good care of it. So hope you enjoyed this entire build series from the time I started it through enjoying a couple seasons of use with it and now to the sale so that I can move on to something else. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, send me some comments, hit that little notification bell if you want to be notified when I post new videos like this one, and watch for a winter project coming up real soon. Happy boating, everybody.